Welcome to Let's Play PS Plus episode 11. In this episode, I'll be playing Day of the Tentacle Remastered. From what I know, this is a Double Fine game that's been remade from the original. This was an old PC adventure style game where basically you go ahead and look at things and progress the story by figuring puzzles out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this Day of the Tentacle started. Oh, okay, so it doesn't start right away. I assumed, I made an assumption here that it would start automatically, but first I'm going to go ahead and go to settings and lower the volume just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Subtitles on. English. We'll stick with remastered. It'll probably just look better in camera. Alright, so that lowered the volume a bit. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Would you like to enable the developer's commentary? I'm not going to do the developer's commentary at this time because, well, we're playing through it, so... Oh yeah, this is also a LucasArts game. Even though it's a Double Fine, it's also a LucasArts. That's pretty cool. One thing about this game is the animation is goofy, but it's really good looking too. Like, they've done a really good remaster. And the tentacles.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
Sprout arms.
Take on the world.
Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
I'm not sure if I should be talking right now, just because this is actually pretty funny.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note.
Weird Ed Edison.
It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is actually a sequel to an old game called Maniac Mansion. So, not much that you have to know there, just that there was a first game called Maniac Mansion. So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Maniac Mansion is actually playable in this game. So it's kind of this weird, like, game in a game thing, and it's actually the whole game. So I could actually, if I find the right console, I could go and play Maniac Mansion all the way through, and then play Day of the Tentacle, but we're not going to do that today. This is just strictly Day of the Tentacle. And so, one of the things here is that, again, it's an adventure game, so it focuses on stories, so they treat it kind of like a cartoon, and you have all this opening music and pretty much just everything pertaining to what I guess a good animation would be. So, or just a regular animation, you know, just probably your old Saturday morning cartoons or something. I'm actually starting to wonder how much longer this is going to take, because we're wasting time. I don't know if I can actually... Oh! Maybe... Nope. So... I tried hitting X. Oh, there's... Circle to skip. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip the credits, because... It's going to waste time if we go through all those credits.
We'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
That girl's weird.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Okay, controls. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I'll figure it all out. So let's go see if the payphone's really out of order. Let's use the dime on the phone. I guess not. So let's go ahead and take the dime. Give a dime, use a dime, look a dime, pick up the dime. And so what's this? Look at the gum with the dime stuck in it. Use gum with dime stuck in it. Pull gum with the dime stuck on it. Sure.
It's stuck to the floor.
Okay.
It's stuck to the floor.
Okay, it's stuck to the floor. So these games are really weird because you have to kind of figure out the puzzle.
It's stuck to the floor.
Alright, I get it. What's this?
I think you have to push it. It's permanently attached to the countertop.
These games are really weird. Let's look at it.
There's something funny about that clock.
Okay, what is funny about the clock?
There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Uh-oh.
Did you say Bernard?
I guess we know what's going to happen.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah.
He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
It'll clone itself.
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity.
Whoops.
I like how
Our
the
only hope
subtitles
now
say,
is to turn off my
enslave all
sludge-o-matic
humanity in
machine
capital
and
letters.
prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, to the time machine.
Oh, they're gonna mess with time.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Their faces are funny.
Well, I'll be.
Can't say that it worked. Not yet, at least.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
Crazy.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.
Ye old outhouse. It's a porta potty. I just realized that.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say
Why
that the
didn't he?
larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
He can't.
I
There's no
will,
diamond.
as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in
Okay,
this
so-
house somewhere.
The task is to find
Now
the
what am I
plans.
going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Okay, so something tells me I'm about to take control finally. Alright. So.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Let's see what's here.
To do. There are no more push pins.
Okay, so I guess we're going upstairs. So guys, because of the way this game works, I'm gonna play for just a little bit longer, because
Yoo-hoo. Dr. Fred?
time's almost up, but, you know, there hasn't really been much playing just because of the fact that they've been talking. So, let's go ahead and try to open the door. Oh, that leaves outside. Darth Vader is
Gee,
over
Dr.
here.
Fred doesn't have a penny. It's closed.
Okay.
Sleek design, sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone.
Some people nowadays don't even know what a
Looks
what
like
an
Dr.
old phone
Fred
looked like.
wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
Okay.
I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video.
Okay, so let's go back out and in through this door. Oh, this one's funny because you can actually push it and then get pushed back. Boom.
I hate that clown.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we Novelty Good Salesmen know how to have a good time.
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet you
want
it's
a
a gag.
cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
Havanan babies.
Thought I was gonna blow your head off there, didn't you? Well, you were right.
So, this is so weird.
You shouldn't smoke. It's a bad habit.
It's so weird. I can't even control it. He's just,
That
it's
cracks
going.
me up every time.
So, I'm gonna try and grab that.
Hands off, boy.
Oh.
That's a precision-made novelty device.
Guess I can't.
Jumpy little sucker. Jumpy little sucker. I can't get hold of it. Now just calm down for a second. Come on, I won't hurt you.
Okay, I'm gonna give up on those for a second. I'm gonna go see what's in through this door. And then this will be it. This will be the end of this play. So, it's not that I don't like this game, but this is a game
I'm
that
not touching
for a video
These
wouldn't...
models have a history of
Whoa.
leakage.
Leakage. Alright. So... So I'm gonna go ahead and save here and call it quits, just because it's not the best episode to actually record, but I'm looking at every game in the PlayStation Plus backlog, so this is one of those games where on video it's probably a miss unless you probably play the whole game through, but I'm pretty sure that if I spent the time I would probably get interested in this game, just because it's the type of game that would take time and thinking, and it's just a good puzzle game and probably a pretty comedic story. So that's it, guys. Good night, and I'll see you guys next time.